Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Garage Media, where we talk about cars, and cars. So, guys, today's video is gonna be about an Italian art. Mwah! It's Italian. The proper peak of performance. The art, the symbolic representation of art of Italy. None other than the Ferrari, LaFerrari by Ferrari. So let's get right into it, guys. Actually, I have a question for you. What is your favorite sounding car? Okay, it shouldn't be a favorite car, but what car sounds the best? Okay, leave it down in the comments below. So guys, let's go right into it. So guys, the Ferrari LaFerrari, the LaFerrari, we'll call it from now. Its code name was the F-150. It's a limited production. It was only produced in very limited numbers. It's a limited production hybrid sports car which was made by Ferrari. LaFerrari means the Ferrari in Italian, as of some other Roman C languages. In the sense, it is the definitive Ferrari. This is the LaFerrari. As of 2020, LaFerrari is the last Ferrari with a mid-mounted 12-cylinder engine. So guys, let's get right to the basic information. Its manufacturer is Ferrari. Its production was from June 2013 to January 2016. Which was the coupe version, the classic version we all know. And from October 2016 to August 2018 was the Aperta version, a convertible version. We'll get through that later. Okay, the designer was Flavio Manzoni. It's a sports car. It's a two-door coupe or the two-door roadster if you're talking about the Aperta version, which we'll get to later, I think. Layout, it's a rear mid-engine, rear-wheel drive car which has butterfly doors like a Lamborghini. If you don't know what butterfly door means, okay, it has swan doors in an Aperta. The car this relates to the Ferrari FXXK. It's like a super souped up road legal track car. It is powered by a 6.3 liter F140 SE V12. That is the code name. It's a V12, 6.3 liter. It has one electric motor and KERS system. The power output is 950 horsepower. Wow, that is the peak of performance. It has a 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission for the smooth transmission, for the lightning speed shift. Okay, the wheelbase, the dimensions of it is, the wheelbase is 2650 mm, the length is 4702 mm, the width is 1992 mm, and the height is 1116 mm, and the weight in total is 1585. That is so low. In fact, this is a proper track car. It's not even road legal. It's not. So souped up. So let's go with the design development. 9 conceptual designs were designed for the Ferrari LaFerrari in 2011, which was reduced to 5 in April 2011. 3 by Ferrari Centro Steel and 2 by Pininfarina. Of these, 2 full-size concepts were built. LaFerrari Concept Manta, which was the international designation 2011 Model 2, and LaFerrari Concept Trensostruttura. Okay, similar to the Manta concept, which is the Model 2. The Ferrari Centro Steel cars designed after LaFerrari have design elements reminiscent to the Tensostruttura concept. The SF90 Stardale is the new model they have came up with. You should check it out. It's a great car. The LaFerrari, the variants. The LaFerrari is based on the findings from the testing of the FXX development prototype and on research being conducted by the Milesli project at the University of Modena, Italy. Association with the Milesli project led to speculation during development. The car would weigh under 1000 kg, that was planned, but the dry weight around 1255 kg was claimed. Only 499 units were produced and each cost more than 1 million euros. That is, you gotta have a great reputation and a lot of money to buy that. The car was unveiled at the 2013 Geneva Motor Show. It was then showed in the Auto Shanghai in 2013. Then the Tour Auto Optic it was in the 2013 Tour Auto Optic 2000 and the 2013 Supercar Chronicle, and it was showed in the Italian Chamber of Commerce in Japan. So let's go with the LaFerrari Aperta. It is a convertible roadster. The LaFerrari Aperta is a open-top version of the LaFerrari. 200 cars were sold with an additional 9 reserved used during the Ferrari 70th anniversary celebration, which is just shown. One more unit was sold later in auction. The Aperta comes with a removable carbon fiber hard top. Still, even with all the luxury of a hard top and a wind gusting through your wings, you do need carbon fiber. A carbon fiber hard top and a removable canvas soft top. Okay. Other changes include more efficient powertrains control electronics. It had a more developed powertrain control, so it was basically even more advanced than the LaFerrari, the original LaFerrari. Okay, re-angled radiators to direct airflow along the underbody rather than over the bonnet, because if it was over the bonnet, open the top and your head goes blasting into milliseconds. Okay, so it went under the bonnet. A longer front air dam to help increase downforce. An L-shaped flap on the upper corner of each windscreen, on every windscreen corner, on each windscreen. On the rear cabin, in the absence that you don't have a roof. Different door opening angles with different wheel arches and new carbon fiber insert allowing the doors to rotate. Like I told you, it had swan doors, but the LaFerrari had butterfly doors, which is like a Lamborghini. So let's go with the specifications. The LaFerrari is a mild hybrid. Okay, it can't you can't run it just on hybrid power or like electric power. They work together. The braking system, the brake energy consumed by the braking system feeds the energy to the engine. Okay, so LaFerrari's internal combustion power plant is a longitudinal rear mid-mounted Ferrari F140 direct fuel engine, 65-degree V12 engine, which has it's a 6.3 liter. Okay, and generating a maximum power output of 789 horsepower at 9000 rpm and 700 newton meter of torque at 6750 rpm, supplemented by a 161 horsepower KERS unit, KERS unit, which provides an extra burst of power. The KERS system adds extra power to the combustion engine power output of a total 950 horsepower and a combined torque of 900 Nm of torque. Ferrari claims carbon dioxide emissions of 330 gram per kilometer. That is the emissions which it produces, and that is less. That is so low. That's even lower than your normal family sedan. The engine's bore X stroke is a 94 mm by 75.2 mm with a compression ratio of 13.5 to 1 and a specific power output of 94 kilowatts per liter. It is mated to a 7-speed dual clutch transmission for the smooth lightning shift transmission. Okay, it has a carbon ceramic Brembo brakes, 398 mm in the front and 380 mm in the rear. The car has Pirelli P0 Corsa tires measuring 19 in the front, 20 in the back. Okay, the car uses a carbon fiber monocoque structure designed by Ferrari F1 technical director Rory Bryan with a claimed 27% more torsional rigidity and 22% more beam stiffness than its predecessor. So in case you're not skilled to drive it, you will not be taken to the risk of going to the hospital. It has a double wishbone suspension, just like the 959 we did in the last episode. If you missed that, check it. I leave a link right here. It'll be somewhere here, I don't know. Okay, and it was made by Rory Bryan. It had the double wishbone suspension in the front, but it had a multi-link suspension in the rear. It was not individually usable in the double wishbone. A multi-link, if the rear one wheel had its the bump, the second wheel would face it. The LaFerrari has several electronic control like electronic stability. It has ABS, automatic braking system, and yeah. So let's go to the performance. Ferrari states that the car will reach a top speed of 220 miles per hour in that's the top speed, and 0 to 100 kilometers, which is 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds, 0 to 124 miles per hour in under 7 seconds, 0 to 186 in 15 seconds, announced by Ferrari. Ferrari also claimed that the car had lapped the Fiorano test circuit in 1 minute 19.70 seconds. That is the time it took to go around Okay, so let's check the auction history. So the production of the 500 LaFerrari Coupe was announced on 31st August 2016. The vehicle was sold at an auction to benefit the people of central Italy affected by the Italian earthquake which occurred in 24th August 2016. Ultimately, it was put on auction. The auction started on 3rd December by Ryan Sotheby's at the Ferrari Finale Mondiale weekend at the Daytona International Speedway. All proceeds went to the National Italian American Foundation Auto Relief Fund. Sales proceeded amount of $7.5 million. On 3rd December 2016, the LaFerrari finally was auctioned off at a mind-boggling $7 million, making this car the most valuable new car 21st century ever sold at an auction. According to the Automotive Press in 2017, the last unit of LaFerrari Aperta was auctioned for $10 million. But that record is beaten by Bugatti's La Voiture Noire. So, guys, that's it for our video. Now, I'll see you. But don't forget to subscribe. Please, do not forget to subscribe. Never ever forget to subscribe.